Happy lunch hour, gang. All right, all I'm going to say is you need to be careful out there. We all know the names of Lisbeth Medina or Lake and Riley, Melissa Powell, Jocelyn Nungary, Rachel Morn, Ruby Garcia. All these are women and countless others. I mean, there's plenty of unidentified young girls that have been kidnapped and or murdered under the border czar Kamala Harris's reign of terror, or reign of ignorance, I guess is a better way to put it. The media is trying to cover this all up. Somewhere between 12 and 20 million illegals have come in between Biden's inauguration and today. Can't count them all because there's plenty of quote-unquote gotaways. I want to give you a little bit of information on what the latest tactics are, okay, and a couple of stories. There was a story here recently in New Jersey about a woman who took her tween daughter, 11, 12 years old, something like that, to the mall, and the young girl had to go to the bathroom. Okay, no problem. So the mother waited outside while the girl, who's plenty capable of going to the bathroom herself, went into the ladies' room. Yeah, she knew how to identify in which bathroom to use. And mom waited 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and her daughter wasn't coming out of the bathroom. So she went in the bathroom and looked under the stalls and saw 2 sets of feet in one. She recognized her daughter's shoes. She burst into the stall to find a man shaving her daughter's head, her daughter being passed out, put sunglasses on her already, and had a wheelchair at the ready. The objective was to get her out of the mall without anybody recognizing her and just looking like it was normal. Yeah, this is what's going on. You need to check your surroundings. I'm not saying go look under the stalls because somewhere this guy was hiding in the bathroom. But you need to move around in pairs. Do not go anywhere alone. You think you're safe at home. There are countless stories lately about people dressing up as FedEx drivers, UPS drivers, postal workers, knocking on your door with a box in their hand, saying, "I need a signature." As soon as you open the door, they burst in and grab you. The latest trick they are now using is knocking on your door and saying, "Oh, I just wanted to tell you you left your lights on in your car." And they can do this through a closed door. And sure, what do? You go in the house, you grab your keys, the person who knocked on the door walks away. You go outside to turn the lights off in your car, and you're grabbed and thrown in a van. This is the state of where the United States is right now. This is how deadly, unsafe it is. We've talked here for, the better part of a couple of years about being careful in parking lots or whatever. The latest tricks at the grocery store? Well, they will put some sort of narcotic on your door handle that is transdermal. It will go through your skin and very quickly knock you out. They grab you. They go after women in the parking lots primarily, especially ones that have children with them. The target is women who have 2 kids. The reason being is that, while mom is putting one kid in the car, they grab the other. Now, you think all these issues would be men coming across the border, right? Oh my God, all the military age males coming across. Nope. In most all of these scenarios, the perpetrator was a woman. A woman knocking on the door, a woman grabbing the kids out of the parking lot, a woman posing as a FedEx employee or whatever. They are trying to kidnap women and kidnap children for trafficking purposes. It's pretty bad when in the United States now, we don't feel safe walking out of the grocery store and putting our groceries in our trunk without somebody watching to protect us, watching our back. That you don't know if it's safe to grab the door handle of your car. That you don't know if it's safe to answer the door or to go out in your driveway. This is the state of Kamala Harris's United States. They can say whatever they want about it being Joe Biden's presidency. She's the one running. She's the vice president. She owns all this just as much as Joe did. The vice president is supposed to be the number one advisor to the president. Obviously, Kamala Harris did not advise anybody that, allowing all this crime in the United States is not a good thing. And when she was put in charge of eradicating the crime, she looked the other way and cackled. That's pretty much her MO for her entire career. You know what? You're a black guy. We need to put somebody in jail for this murder. Kamala Harris's thoughts? Hey, they all look alike anyway. Who knows? It was a black guy with blue jeans on and short hair. Oh, okay, you just described 99% of the black community. To Kamala Harris, she didn't care if she had evidence. She got a prosecution. Don't ever think that she gives a shit about the American people. She doesn't. She never has. She never will. But your safety, the one who's got to be most concerned about your safety is you. I know it's really bad when you want to say, if you're going to go out to the car, take somebody with you. Or if you're going to answer the door, make sure somebody else is there. But that's the point we've got under this administration. This administration that's pushing communism like crazy. Imagine now it turns out to be the same scenario as what happens in North Korea, the former Soviet Union, Cuba, China, Venezuela, where somebody knocks on your door and now they have the government's blessing to kidnap you, to come through your door, to shoot you. That's communism. You don't agree with what they say? That's the death penalty. We're going to take you and throw you into a gulag. We're going to go execute you. This is what's coming. This is what people don't understand. They are laying the groundwork for this to become normal in society. That if somebody comes to your door, your life is in danger. That's what they want. They want you to be afraid. They want fear. Fear is a great motivator. Dictators rule countries by fear. Look at Saddam Hussein. Look at, pick somebody, Pol Pot. Or look at Xi Jinping. Okay? Look at Muammar Gaddafi. This is how they run. Look at Fidel Castro. If you are afraid, they have the power. It's when you lose the fear and you get on an equal footing to them that you take the power back. Why do you think they want to ban guns? Because they're afraid that you have them. If you have a way to defend yourself, their ability to rule by fear, rule with an iron fist, is taken away. As we all prepare for, God forbid, the possibility of a communist takeover of the United States in November, or a furthering of the communist takeover of the United States, just continuing on the Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Hillary Clinton legacy, arm up with whatever's available to you. I know there's people that don't own guns. I've shown you different options in the past. But you need to have something to protect yourself. It's not like the movies where somebody's going to come up and put a gun to your head. No, chances are they're going to come and they're going to put chloroform over your mouth and try to get you to pass out. Hopefully, at a minimum, you've got something in your pocket, whether it's a projectile device or a sharp object, some way to defend yourself. You need to be on guard 24/7. You're not safe in your house anymore. That's not fear-mongering. That's the truth. You can go find countless videos of Looney Tunes threatening people, criminals, knocking on front doors, breaking through front doors, breaking through windows. They're not there because they want to sit down and watch the news and they don't have cable TV at home. They're there because they want to harm you. There's not a whole lot of pawn shop marketability for big screen TVs or VCRs or even cell phones anymore. They're there to harm you. You are more valuable than any possession in your house, to yourself, to your family, and to the criminals. They don't bother stealing physical goods anymore. That'll get them a couple $100. They can sell you. They can sell your kid. That'll get them thousands of dollars. Protect your valuables. Your family and your life are the most valuable. Their lives do not have any value at all. And the less of them that are around, just like that sheriff down in Florida said last year, you're just making our job easier. We'd prefer you do that. Take that to heed. God forbid anything happen to any one of you or me or anybody else. But when it does, because inevitably it will, we all need to hear the story about the criminal who's pushing daisies, and stop hearing all the stories about the young women that have been killed by Kamala Harris's failure number 8,422,357. Pinball out.